Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Natalie, a content creator here on YouTube from New York City. You can find me as Nathalie Munoz here on YouTube. Today I've partnered with CoverGirl to bring you 4 different looks using their new eyeshadow palettes. This is what they look like. We have Rain, Revolution, Overthrown, and Ascension. I made a look for each one of them: a natural, smoky eye, a date night, and a bronze goddess, perfect for summer. I feel like you can do endless looks with these. They're amazing. I'm obsessed with the packaging. Super amazing quality, especially being drugstore. I feel like CoverGirl has been killing the game recently, and their palettes and eyeshadows are definitely one of them. The pigmentation in each one of these are to die for. I mean, just look at that right there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this 4-in-1 makeup tutorial. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so I already have my base and brows done. Since this is going to be more focused on my eyes, everything that I'm using is CoverGirl, so it's going to be listed down below for you guys if you want to check it out. The first makeup look I'm going to share with you is going to be using the palette Ascension, this white one. Again, I'm so obsessed with the packaging and just the look of the palettes. This one is more neutral and pastel shades. All over my lid, I'm going to go in with this shade right here that's called Tulle. And I'm going to go and use it with my ring finger just because I feel like it applies really nicely that way. And then for my crease, I'm using Admiration just to basically blend it together really lightly. With the same shade I use all over my lid, I'm going to also apply it in my inner corner just to brighten up my eyes a little bit more, make me look more awake if I'm using this as a morning work day makeup. And then just quickly using Truffles, which is the dark brown in this palette, in my lower lash line just to intensify the look or put it all together, if that makes sense. Not too much, since this is an everyday makeup look. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for eyeshadow. I'm really simple when it comes to my everyday makeup look. So moving on with mascara, I'm using my favorite for probably a year now. This is the Exhibitionist from CoverGirl. I love the volume that this gives me. Fun fact, my favorite step with makeup is mascara, so don't mind me if I apply a few coats. That's pretty much it for my eyes, but I'm going in with this powder that I'm actually going to use as a bronzer. I personally love using a darker powder for bronzer just because I feel like it blends nicely. This one is from their Full Spectrum collection in Deep Neutral 1. I'll be using the same bronzer, blush, and highlights for every single makeup look, by the way. For highlight, I'm using the CoverGirl Peach Punch Highlighter Palette, which brings a highlight, blush, and bronzer right here. The highlight is absolutely stunning. It throws kind of like a pinky tone or undertone, but looks so nice and natural and pigmented as well. It just blends so nicely. Oh yeah. This palette, by the way, smells delicious. It's like a peach garden. I also like applying some in my nose. And then blush, I'll be using this one because it's like a really neutral one, and blending it in with my bronzer and highlight. For lips, I'll be using a nude lipstick. This one is in Champagne, and it's just a beautiful neutral. These are so creamy, so comfortable, and pigmented. I love Alright, so here is my everyday makeup look using the palette Ascension. This is the perfect palette to do neutral everyday looks or just simple looks, especially because it has beautiful neutral pastel shades. Now I'm going to show you how to go from everyday makeup look to nighttime look, especially if you have a busy day or you do your makeup super early in the morning for work. I'm going to show you how to go from this to a smoky eye nighttime look using the palette Overthrown. This is another one of my favorites. You can do so many makeup looks, but I decided to go for a smoky eye using it just because it has a black shade, blue shade, green, some bronzy tones, then neutrals as well. I feel like you can do endless looks with this, but let's go in with the smoky eye. All right, so I already have this beautiful shimmery shade all over my lid using the previous palette. So to intensify my outer corner, I'm going in with the black shade, which is called Conviction. I love that this brings a black shade, by the way, but I'm going in really lightly first just to not, you know, go to smoky eye, because that's the trick when doing smoky eyes, is starting off lightly and then intensifying it little by little. By the way, I love that each palette brings a mirror. I feel like it's so helpful, especially when traveling or doing your makeup on the go, like this situation right here. I'm just gonna quickly blend that and continue to add more black. For my lower lash line, I'm going in with Dethrone, which is a dark brown. And this time, really intensifying that. I'm really tempted to go with the blue or green, like a little dab in the center of my eyes. So maybe the green, since is... Ooh. Oh wow. Right, so I just took it with my ring finger, applying it all over my lid, or just basically in the center of my lid. For my inner corner, I'm going in with Legacy, which is the light goldy shade. Now using the Get In Line Active Eyeliner, I'm just going to make a really thin cat eye look. Alright, so to intensify the look a little bit more, I'm going in with some lashes. And that completes my nighttime makeup look, going from an everyday makeup to a smoky eye. I absolutely love the pop of green that I added in the center, and just the palette in general. It's so perfect for smoky eye using Overthrown. Alright, so the next palette is Revolution, which has a red and black design. And then the inside looks like this, has some beautiful bronzy shades, some like raspberry tones, this beautiful blue as well. I feel like this palette screams romance or date night, so that's what I'm going for. I'm going to start off with this shade right here, which is called Get It. It has a peachy tone, and like the rest, I'm going to apply it with my finger. I just feel like, honestly, it applies the best. I love applying my lid color with my finger and then just blending the crease. Wow, I really love the shade even on its own, but going in with Showdown, which is the shade right next to it, kind of like a raspberry shade, I'm going to focus this on my crease, my outer corner to be specific, and then blending it towards the inside. For my lower lash line, I'm going in with the same shade I use in my lid, which is Get It. I feel like there's no nice way to apply your lower lash line. In my inner corner, I'm going in with Bare It All, which is a creamy shade. finish up the eye look, I'm adding a few coats of the Exhibitionist mascara. Lastly, for my lips, I'm adding the Full Spectrum Gloss Idol in Disco Balls Disco, which is just like a bronzy shade. I'm going to lightly dab it and then blend it. Alrighty, I'm actually going to mix some of the lipstick I used earlier. So here is the finished look for the colorful date night makeup look using the palette Revolution. I love the shades in this, especially the peachy, raspberry, and gold tones are so beautiful for the spring and summer, and you can do so many looks with this one as well. All right, so for the last makeup look, I'm going to go in with Rain, which is this beautiful gold palette. This one, I have to admit, it has to be my favorite. I just love the packaging. It also has kind of like a texture feel, and the shades are just right up my alley. Love the gold, love the bright blue, love the bright purple, and just like every single shade in here is so beautiful. So I think I'm going to go in for a bronzy bronze goddess kind of look using these goldy shades right here. Like you know, I'm using my ring finger for my lid, and I'm going in with Moneymaker, which has to be one of my favorite golds I've ever used, like ever, and that says a lot. It's just so pigmented and just like the perfect shade. Not too yellow, not too bronzy. It's just absolutely stunning. This one is also a really simple look. I'm going in with Next in Kin and Prerogative, just mixing both basically. They're kind of like bronzy shades. So just placing it in my outer corner and blending it all over, kind of like mixing both together. I feel like this adds such a nice bronzy goddess look, which is what we're going for. Wow. For my lower lash line, I'm going in with Next in King, which is that more bronzy shade. And then now for my inner corner, I'm going in with Crowned, which is a lighter gold, just to brighten up the look a little bit more. I think I might want to go in with a little bit of liner, the one that I used earlier, but this time I'm not going to make a cat eye look, just like a thin line. Alright, so something like that, and then just adding a few coats of the Exhibitionist mascara. Lastly, for my eyes, I'm just going to pop on some natural lashes. Alright, so for my lips, I'm using this hot pink lipstick. It's called Bombshell Pink, and as you can see, it's like super bright, but I love this shade, and I feel like with the gold, it's gonna look perfect for summer. Alright, so here is the finished look of my summer bronze goddess makeup look using the palette Rain. I'm so obsessed with this palette. I feel like they're all totally worth buying and giving a try, but let me know which one was your favorite makeup look out of all four. Don't forget to subscribe to CoverGirl's channel and make sure to check me out at Nathalie Munoz X3. Until next time, bye!